Today's the 30th of December, the 6th day of Christmas. This whole week we have been celebrating saints. Literally, the day after Christmas and throughout the entire week has been a feast day of a saint or many saints. December 26th, the feast of St. Stephen, the first martyr. December 27th, this year, falling on a Sunday, happened to be the feast of the Holy Family, Jesus, Mary, and St. Joseph. When December 27th does not fall on a Sunday, we celebrate the feast of St. John the Beloved Disciple, he who laid his head on the heart of Christ at the Last Supper. December 28th, we celebrate the feast of the Holy Innocents, themselves who are martyrs. So we've got two martyrs, the 26th, St. Stephen, 28th, the Holy Innocents. Even St. John, the 27th, he also is understood to be a martyr, though not a red martyr. He's a white martyr. The difference is that those who die because their blood is shed, because they are defending the faith or upholding Christ, they are known as red martyrs, or red martyrdom. Those who long and ache for Christ and live a life of heroic holiness, chastity of heart and mind and body, and seek purity of heart. Those who live the entirety of their life and then end up from longing for Christ for so long, ultimately die. They suffer what is known as the white martyrdom. St. John the Beloved Disciple is the only apostle not to suffer red martyrdom. He suffers white martyrdom. So, St. Stephen, St. John the Beloved Disciple, this year also the Holy Family, the Holy Innocents, 26, 27, 28, 29, yesterday. Feast of St. Thomas Becket, also a red martyr. Today, there's no saint on the calendar. Tomorrow there is St. Sylvester, Pope, the last day of the year. But today, December 30th, is the only day between December 25th and January 1st, when we celebrate the solemnity of Mary, Mother of God, and a holy day of obligation. It's the only day in the entire octave, the 8 days of Christmas, where we do not celebrate the feast of a saint. So there's a space in the calendar, saints in the making, for you and for me to work toward. Not that we desire to become a saint so that we can be noticed or quote-unquote validated or even canonized by the Catholic Church. That's not why we seek sanctity or holiness or sainthood. We seek it because that's what God has made us for. That's what God wants for us. And if we want to seek God's will, then we do God's will because God is God, not from any self-motivation for ourselves. Nevertheless, since there is no saint formally celebrated on December 30th, that means saint in the making. You and I, we need to be saints in the making and live in the celebration of God's love, His mercy, and His universal call to holiness. We are all of us called to be saints. So be the saint that the church wants to celebrate today. Be the saint that God wants you to be. Oh, how to do that? Make space for grace.